Hi guys, it's Maya here, and today I am going to be attempting to successfully bake a vanilla vegan strawberry cake for the first time. I am an awful baker. Baking is a science. You have to measure everything carefully, which I suck at. I love cooking because you can just add what you think, you know, and like it won't completely destroy a dish most of the time. So I'm going to attempt to make this cake because tomorrow it is Igor's birthday, and unfortunately in quarantine / isolation there's not really a lot of options to celebrate people's birthdays other than like Zoom parties and stuff. So I wanted to plan a cute little day for Igor where we go on a picnic, we have some cake that I make from scratch, and maybe some Aperol spritz. I got him some gifts. I painted a Simpsonized version of us visiting Springfield, which took me so long to paint, but I'm so excited to give it to him. And yeah, I'm just gonna be doing a video today showing you guys me attempting to bake this cake. I hope it turns out good. Fingers crossed, and I hope he has a great birthday. And if you're wondering why my makeup looks a little bit different than normal, it's because I did a video where I do a non-surgical brow lift makeup look like Bella Hadid. You guys can go watch that as well if you're interested, and let's get baking. Okay, so I just greased this cake pan. I'm using a glass dish. Let's hope this works and doesn't explode and kill me. But yeah, so this is basically like the cake shape that I want. So I was like, might as well give it a try. The only other like metal style case that I have is like a banana bread shape, which is super boring. So I'm gonna start mixing my cake in here, my cake batter, if you will. So first I preheated my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and now I am just sifting the flour into a mixing bowl, and then I'm going to add my sugar, and all of the amounts will be in the recipe that I link in my description box. I'm just adding in some baking soda and salt and mixing in all the dry ingredients, and then I add in a cup of soy milk, and then I mix that in a little bit, and I add in some vanilla extract, and next comes up a bunch of oil, and mix that in until you get a nice soupy mixture, a nice batter. Then you just pour that into your cake pan, and you are ready to put it in the oven. Next, I am just making the icing, and for the icing I am just putting in powdered sugar, vegan butter, vanilla, and soy milk. And then you just basically mix that together into a consistency that works for you. You don't want it to be too runny, but you do want it to mix all the lumps out. And it's pretty difficult by hand. I recommend using an electric mixer, but it works out in the end. Whew, let me tell you, this is a hard task. I'm like really trying to get all the lumps out of it so that it is creamy and perfect. The icing is starting to look pretty good, but I'm worried that I made it too soon because I need to wait for the cake to cool down, so we will see. But I'm hoping that it turns out delicious. The icing smells really good, so like vanilla, of course. I feel like such a domesticated housewife right now. Baking is like the one threshold I could never cross, and here I am. But honestly, the results are just so gorgeous with baking, and the taste is just so delicious, like when you're good at it. So kudos to anyone who can do this kind of thing. I just suck. I should make it one of my resolutions to like get good at baking. I just hate following rules, you know? The lumps are coming out. It is starting to look good. What do you guys think? I'm honestly so excited for Igor's birthday because I feel like it's such a personal thing because I get to spend so much time with him during quarantine, you know? So I feel like very special to be able to do something like this for someone. I feel like I've reached the point in my life where I actually enjoy giving gifts and helping other people more than I enjoy receiving gifts and receiving help and stuff. And I'm not trying to be like a Mother Teresa or anything, but I feel so much more rewarded by someone's gratitude and happiness than I do by material things, if that makes sense. Like I've reached the point where it's like, okay, like if I really want something, I'll just buy it myself. So like I don't really, it's the thought that counts, you know what I mean? So when someone does something special for me, it makes me feel so amazing, and I don't know, just higher than life itself. And then I feel like if I can give that experience to someone else by giving them a personalized gift or something, it just is so worth it. It makes me feel so good. And I worked so gosh darn hard on that Simpsons painting, you have no idea. But it turned out pretty good and I like it, and I'm sure he will love it too. Let's get us some cake. Yum. So it's definitely not the exact shape that I thought it would be. It rose a little bit more in the middle, if you guys can tell. I was hoping I could flip it over and have a nice little dome shape. However, that is probably not going to be the case. So I'm probably going to have to ice it like this, standing upside down. But I'm just waiting for it to cool down, and then I'll remove it from the pan, hopefully, fingers crossed. So I've just set the cake on top of a piece of Tupperware just so I can ice it around a lot easier. Got my icing here. I'm hoping it's not too runny. We'll have to see. Now I'm just gonna add some more icing on top. It's a little bit thicker. I added some more icing sugar to it. This way it's not going to run as much as before, and hopefully be creamier. So I know the cake doesn't look very pretty right now, if you can see it in the background. And that's because I haven't put the strawberries on yet, but in the recipe it says not to put the strawberries on until you're serving it, otherwise it will get soggy. So that is the plan, and I want to serve it at midnight just because that's when it's officially Igor's birthday. So he is coming over tonight. I don't know what time, so we'll just have to wait and see, and I will let the icing solidify in the meantime. Okay, so I know it's a lot later, so the lighting sucks, but I am ready now to decorate the cake. It looks really sad right now, but I'm going to be putting some fresh, delicious strawberries on top. Okay, you guys, I am ready to show you the finished product. It actually came together at the end. I think it looks really cute. You'll have to let me know what you think. There it is. The strawberry cake of your dreams. Happy birthday, Igor. Everyone wish Igor a happy birthday. Okay, you can open your gifts now.
Alright, what could this be? Wow. Did you draw this? Because it looks very good. Oh, you didn't draw this. This is really good quality. Did you draw this?
Yes, I made it. I painted it.
This?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it looks professional.
I was hoping you wouldn't be able to tell, but...
No, well, I know. Your neck, I could tell by your neck. But otherwise, it's legit.